Good day everyone, here's our math challenge for today. And here's our question. Solve for the value of x given that 5 raised to 5 raised to x raised to 5 raised to 5 equals 5 raised to 5. You can pause this video if you want to give this problem a try. Now let's answer this question together. Our goal here is to solve for the value of x. Now, how are we going to answer this question? First thing to do is to take logarithm on both sides. Now, if we do that, we can use the properties of logarithm. If we have logarithm of b raised to n, it is equivalent to n times logarithm of b. Now, let's focus on the left-hand side of this equation. Logarithm of 5 raised to 5 raised to x raised to 5 raised to 5 can be written as 5 raised to 5 multiplied by logarithm of 5 raised to 5 raised to x. Now, on the right-hand side, logarithm of 5 raised to 5 is equivalent to just 5 times logarithm of 5. Now, at this point, take note that if we have a raised to b raised to c, this is equivalent to just a raised to the power of b raised to c. Therefore, this 5 raised to 5 raised to x is the same thing as 5 raised to the power of 5 raised to x. Now at this point, we can now use the properties of logarithm. Logarithm of 5 raised to 5 raised to x is equivalent to just 5 raised to x times logarithm of 5. Now at this point, let's focus on this term 5 raised to 5 times 5 raised to x. Now, this reminds me of a law of exponent that says that if we have b raised to n times b raised to m, this is equivalent to b raised to n plus m. Therefore, since we have the same base of 5, this 5 raised to 5 times 5 raised to x can be written as 5 raised to 5 plus x. Now, take note that we have logarithm of 5 on the left side and logarithm of 5 on the right hand side. Therefore, we can divide both sides by logarithm of 5. If we do that, we can now cancel out logarithm of 5. This will give us 5 raised to 5 plus x equals 5. Now, take note that this 5 on the right-hand side can be written as 5 raised to the power of 1. Now, since we have the same base, it follows that their exponent must be equal. Therefore, we can say that 5 plus x equals 1. Now, if we solve for x, let's subtract 5 on both sides, and this will give us the value of x must be equal to 1 minus 5, or simply negative 4. Therefore, our answer to this question, solve for the value of x given that 5 raised to 5 raised to x raised to 5 raised to 5 equals 5 raised to 5, is simply negative 4. And as always, we are done.